Okay, solving for density. So your density formula is density equals mass divided by volume. But of course, you know you won't just be solving for density. You'll also solve for mass, and you'll solve for volume. One way you can do it is with the density pyramid. Mass is on top, volume, and density. So this is density equals mass divided by volume. It says mass equals density times volume. And it says volume equals mass divided by density. So you got three different equations you might use. The symbol for density is D. Its unit is gram per milliliters, or gram per centimeter squared cubed. Mass is M. Units grams. Volume is V. Milliliters, centimeters cubed. So the first problem says calculate the density of a sample of gold if the sample has a volume of 48.9 centimeters cubed and a mass of 944.75 grams. So right away, after highlighting everything, you know that you're calculating for density. So it's going to be density equals mass divided by volume. So your mass is 944.75 and your volume is 48.9. You've solved for that, and your units will be grams per centimeter cubed. This next one says the mass of a toy spoon is 7.5 grams, and its volume is 3.2 milliliters. What is the density? So it's another density one. You're solving for density. So your mass is 7.5. Your volume is 3.2. And whatever your answer is will be grams per milliliter. Mechanical pencil has a mass of 47.4 grams. The volume is 15.8 cubic centimeters. That's just centimeters cubes. What is the density? So it's another density one. Mass is 47.4. Volume is 15.8. And your answer will be with the units of grams per centimeters cubed. Screwdriver has a volume of 0.418 cubic centimeters. It also has a mass of 2.3 grams. What is the density? My paper slips, sorry. .3 divided by 0.418. And your answer will be grams per centimeters cubed. You just divide the two numbers. Calculate the density. Mass is 52.457 grams, and volume is 13.5 centimeters cubed. So, blurry. Density equals mass divided by volume. So, 52.457 divided by 13.5. And your answer will be whatever those two are divided by each other, grams over centimeters cubed. The student finds a rock on the way to school. In the laboratory, he determines the rock's volume by placing the rock in a graduated cylinder. So this one here is water displacement for volume. Alright, he places it in a cylinder with 50 milliliters of water. And watch the water rise to 72.7. So this is your initial volume. And this is your final volume. So to find the volume, you're going to do the final volume minus the initial volume. So 72.7 minus 50. .7 milliliters. Then determines the mass is 39.943. What is the density? Honestly, the rest of that you don't really need to know. Just once you get to here. So the rest of it is just kind of backstory. .943 divided by that 22.7, and your answer will be in grams per milliliters. If 30.943 grams of a liquid occupy a space of 35.0, what is the density? So here's your mass, here's your volume, what's your density? Density equals mass divided by volume. 30.943 divided by 35, and your answer will be in grams per milliliter. So that's just a quick rundown of how to solve for density. Most of these turned out to be density problems, but just make sure you know the pyramid and you know the equations, because there will be mass and volume problems as well. Thank you, and I hope this helps.